Yeah, I did not keep my word about posting every week. This job. Hi, friends. So I missed an upload. I was supposed to be posting a video every week, but I started that new job. I know. Prayed about it, thought about it, and went ahead and accepted it. It's been really good, such a positive experience, but getting back into a going to work routine has been the hardest for me. And I didn't think it would be, but it has been. I've been overwhelmed, brain just shot by the time I get home. My commute right now is probably an hour one way. So I'm in traffic for about 2 hours, sometimes longer than that, especially coming back home, going through, that traffic. But yeah, I just had no motivation, no oomph to like sit down and record anything. And that brings me to my other thought. That's why a lot of people give up on their dreams. Like, I get to see it with the transition that I'm in. Like, that's why the 1%ers keep us in the workforce, right? Keep us enslaved to working, because then you don't have to worry about working on your other dreams or your desires, the things that you want. And so it really opened my eye to that. Anyways, still, the company that I am choosing to work for, I feel blessed. I know I'm like all over the place. I'm like, girl, didn't you just say like, but still, I feel blessed. My supervisor, I worked with him on previous jobs before he was a supervisor, and we got along really well. And he's just a great person, right? And although I've only been working there 2 weeks, just his support, his motivation, and just who he is as a person right now is still, new to me. But like I said, I've been working with him probably for over a year. No, a little less than a year, on some other things before I joined this company. And so he's always been the same. I just feel blessed. I feel like it was supposed to happen this way. But anyways, enough of that. I ran to Nellis. If you don't know what Nellis is, it is a auction place here in Phoenix, Arizona. They have them in different locations throughout the U.S., but it's a really cool place that you can either get on their website, or they have an app as well, and you can bid and find cool things. Most of what they have is like returns and maybe like what do you call that? Like surplus items from Amazon or whatever. That's not what it's called. It's called I don't know what it's called, but I wanted a new work bag, so I got this. How much I get this for? I think this was under $10. I'm gonna say this was like I won it for like $6 or $7. Not sure. I'll let you know. I'll probably tag something somewhere on the screen. But a little laptop bag, so you put your laptop and your stuff in here. I thought that was cute. You get an extra strap. What is this called? I'm gonna just call it the long strap. And then you got the little short straps. Got you some front pockets. I feel like this was supposed to come with another like insert bag. Maybe it's, I don't know. Oh, somewhere to hang your keys. Oh, it's like a little lanyard. You got more pockets in here, a zip pocket. This was really good. I think this was on Amazon for like $35, $36, something like that. You could also charge your phone or your electronic device through here. So get you a power bank, plug it into here, and then use your charging cord and put it right here. That's cool. So I got that one, and then I also got a backpack. Just because, no reason at all, just because I wanted it. And this one is silver outline or accessories, and this one is gold. I thought they were both gold, but that's okay. Where do my scissors go? Oh, need to take the trash out. It stinks so bad. That's one thing here in Arizona, like you have to take your trash out like almost every day, like your, you know, kitchen trash, because it gets so hot here, stuff just ferments, like heats up, cooks in your trash can inside your house. Oh, this is nice. So this is more of a backpack style, like a laptop backpack, yeah. Oh, cool. I gotta, you know, shape it because it's a little, but it opens kind of like a lunch pail. I don't know. But you put your laptop in here. It's got a place to put a tablet. It also, you can charge it from inside your bag if you got a power bank. There's a zipper on this side to add some stuff. Then you got that open space. Then on the side you got a few slots. Yeah, then you can add your drinks on the side if you want. Oh, I love this. So say you are going out of town or something and you got your carry-on suitcase. It's got the strap right here that you can put it on that that handle part. That's cool. So I could take this out of town as well. So yeah, let me tell you how much these were. I was gonna put it on the screen, but we just gonna tell you. I need to change my battery. It's about to die. Let it die, let it die. I don't think that's a song. I do not think that's a song. Okay. Purchases. Okay, so the laptop bag I won for $8. And then the backpack I won for $6. So this is what the backpack looks like on Amazon. I was gonna tell you how much. Oh, so the backpack goes for about $34 on Amazon. But this is what it looks like when it's full. Cute, huh? Oh, let me hurry up and show you. My battery about to die for real. And then this is what the laptop bag looks like. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Cute. Yeah. I want it. Okay, I'll be back. Let me change the battery. Okay, now we are in the backyard where the garden is. Pay no attention to how I look. You know I come on the camera looking crazy. So, last video you seen that Yosef came by and gave me pointers on my garden, how to improve it. And I did plant a few things, not too much because I still want to wait closer to the end of September because it's still hitting about 100 degrees here. I want to make sure that it's out of the triple digits, but I was so excited after he left that I wanted to plant some stuff, and so I did. So I don't know if they're going to survive or what, but they sprouted and they're okay so far. But first thing is water. Now, many of the things that he suggested, I kind of already knew, but I just didn't get to it yet, didn't have the know-how, or didn't see, I won't say the urgency. I'll say the urgency in it. But after he explained and just, you know, gave me more information, I was like, yeah, I need to handle that. So the first thing that I changed was my water system. Well, it's not completely done. And let me say, not me, Paul. So we upgraded our water system a bit, and we're not done. We got 3.5 beds done, but he suggested that I get a more even water flow because I was using the water irrigation from our irrigation system, right, that's in the ground. And it is on a timer, but the way that I had laid it out with the lines, it wasn't reaching all the soil. So there were dry spots, or what he calls hot spots, where, you know, they're not getting water and moisture and it's not able to cool off the soil. And you want your soil at a certain temperature so that your plants can uptake nutrients. And he talked about that in the last video. And so if the soil is too hot or too cold, then plants don't uptake the nutrients, you know, the food that you give them or whatever is in the soil. So Paul did a little redesign of the drip lines, is what I'm going to call them. And then also Yosef suggested for me to get a filter on my water, just to prevent any contaminants, extra minerals in the soil, right? So that's what I did. So I'm going to flip you around so you can see, and I'm going to kind of explain it. It is not perfect. There are things that still need to be changed. I am still learning, so be easy on me, okay? I'm sharing this part of me raw and just not really knowing what I'm doing, but I'm still sharing the journey, right? So this is what we have. So for a typical case, well, I don't know what a typical case is, but usually, yeah, we're gonna go back and say a typical case, you wouldn't use a splitter, right? But I have a splitter on mine because we have one for the handheld water hose, right? When we need to do stuff out here or clean the patio or whatever. So that does not have a filter on it. It's just straight water from the house, right? But this piece right here is called a backflow preventer. And I didn't know that you needed one of these because we used to just have the splitter and a timer, right? But a backflow preventer prevents water, because when you use a timer, you just leave your valve open, right? Because if it's closed, when the timer starts or when it's scheduled to turn on, no water comes out. So you leave your valve open, and when the timer cuts on, the water, you know, will water your words is hard for me right now. Will water your garden beds. But once it turns off, the water can push back into the plumbing, and that can cause issues inside of the house. So we got a backflow preventer that helps prevent water from going back in the house. Then we have the filter. This is the filter that I have. All of this came from Amazon, by the way. And so this is filtering out, you know, the chlorine, extra minerals, nitrates, all that stuff. That's filtering that, not nitrates, but minerals and chemicals out of contaminants out of your water supply. And so from here, it goes to a timer. And this is the timer that we have. And so I have it scheduled to turn on in the morning and the evening for the summer, and it sprays for 10 minutes at a time. I think there's Paul here. I heard feet. Maybe not. And then this is a two-way timer, so water will be dispensed to two different hoses, and we have two. Paul actually is getting one for, oh, here go this airplane. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So Paul is actually going to get a timer that has 4 outputs, right? Because we also need water on the left side to the herbal, medicinal flower garden beds. That's what I'm calling it. Because we haven't started on that side, but eventually we'll need a hose to go that way, right? So right now, these two go to one hose goes to these first 2 beds, and then this hose, this one right here, goes to the next 2 garden beds. And so then from there, again, this is just our setup. You can do it however you want. This might not be efficient to you, but this is how we doing it. Then it goes to, I forgot what this is called, but basically it allows you to have multiple lines. I think these are called quarter lines. I will double check what they call. Wow. Oh, I thought I heard you. And so from there, that's when you get into the little mini lines. Babe, what size is these little mini lines? Quarter lines? What are they called? You see him? You don't know? Quarter? Okay, I was right. So he has spread the nozzles, the drip nozzles, more on like a square foot range, if that makes sense, if I'm saying that right, because I used to just have them just willy-nilly everywhere, or let me not say that, I had them where I had a plant at, right? But you know, each season that you're planting something, that plant, or you might switch out that plant, it might not be right there. So we have it more on like a grid system now. Look at that plastic. Let me get that out of there. And so he's done that one. This one. Well, he got to bring that further out, so that one's not all the way done. And this one is done. Yep. And then he started this one, as you can see. Sorry y'all, the AC is on and I did not put or attach my mic. I need to go attach my mic. He started on this side, but we still need to finish that side. And then eventually he will get these beds done. And that's why we need the four-way timer. Dang, saying all of this be a lot for me, friend. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like when it's turned on. So I'm gonna turn it on real quick. It's already set on a timer, but you can turn it on manually as well. So we want zone 1, and let's just do 1 minute. We'll hit OK. All right, she's on. And you see there, she's all turned on. So now the water is reaching all across the bed, so there will be no more dry hot spots. And then this one should be turned on too. So the zones are the different outlets, right? The 2 hoses that you've seen. Remember I said one goes to 2 beds and the other outlet goes to the other 2 beds. That's what you're seeing. This is zone 1. And so this one almost don't need, yeah, it does. It does need 1 more row right here. And then if I turned on zone 2, these 2 would turn on. Oh, you got it already. You went to Nellis? Why did I think you told me a 4-way?
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, you can only find a 3-way. Okay. That's cool. So yeah, that's what we have so far. There are some things that are growing in the garden, and then most of what Yosef gave me from the plant goodie box that he gave me, I have planted out. And then I told you I was gonna show you Paul putting the mesh wire, the mesh screen on the garden beds, but he did it during the week, and then I had started that new job and I was like, I'm not going out there to record that. But this is what it looks like so far. This one is completely done, but he probably don't want me to show you because he's like, I was practicing on this one, so wait till I get to the 3rd one. But I'm like, it looks fine. You ain't got to be an architect. But yeah, that's what it looks like. This one needs to be put back on. It's connected by a hinge, so I can open it like this, or I can open it this way. I want to put like a little kickstand on the top part, so like when you raise it up and you want to leave it open, you know, you have a little kickstand on it. But yeah, and then I think he finished this one too. Yeah, this one is finished as well. And he has started the 3rd one. Just needs to cover this side. But yeah, I planted out this garden bed. So I got this from Yosef. This is a watermelon, and like it's probably gonna be way too big for this garden bed, but I'm just gonna let it trail over onto the rocks and let it grow that way. So I did calendula right here, which is a flower or a medicinal flower as well. I got the Romanesca or Romanesco, I can't remember. Cauliflower I planted right here. Russian kale, what's back there? Oh, I put dill back there. Let me make sure I'm pointing the right way, friend, because I'm just holding the camera. I'm not even aiming at nothing. I got radish right here in the middle. That is a pepper plant, a gypsy pepper plant. That baby, it survived through the summer. It's still surviving. I cut it down some though because it was looking kind of scary. And Yosef told me to, you know, like the pepper and the tomato plants that I had to cut down and they'll shoot back up, and he was right. For example, this one, I don't know if you remember, was looking crazy. It had the little bitty tomatoes on there, but he said, oh, it'll be fine. Just chop it down and it'll grow right back. And look how healthy and alive it looks now. So we took his advice on that. What else? Oh, I think I told you I put cabbage right here, purple Savoy. If I didn't tell you, just told you now. And then that's a basil. That is a sweet potato vine, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it right now, so that's why it's hot. Now, this was that okra plant. It died off in the middle, like I felt like it had some type of disease, right? And then this is the beauty of nature. It grew new stems from the main stem. So this is, I don't know if you can see, this is the main stem, right? And it grew, look how thick that is. This other stem and then this one shot out and grew me all of this. Look at that beautiful okra flower. So I'm about to have, look, more okra. And then I thought I seen a flower in here somewhere, friend. I think there was another one. There is, but I don't see it. But yeah, the okra is doing amazing. Then over here is the herbal bed. This is a hibiscus. I think it is supposed to bloom late summer, early fall, if I read right. And then this is ashwagandha. He gave me another one, so I just put it next to this one. This is water irrigation from the bucket, but I just took it out because after he came by and told us, well, no, you need to get on a timer, you need to get, you know, water from your house, from your house. So I was just like, took this out. Anyways, this is mugwort. They say be careful with mugwort because it spreads like mint, so keep it in a container. So I'm wondering if I should take it out of this bed and put it in a container, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. That is burdock, and these two came from Yosef. All of this came from Yosef except for the hibiscus, and then this is holy basil. I got this from a nursery called Summer Winds, and then way over there is plantain. And he gave me that as well. It is doing amazing. Like, it really, I planted it like the next day that he gave it to me, and it just starts spreading out and thriving. Okay, what else we got? He gave me a cantaloupe. I do have it in a grow bag because I'm just, again, gonna let it fall over into the rocks and let it grow that way. It broke right here. I could actually feel more dirt and cover it, but I just kind of band-aid it with self-adhesive bandage. But yeah, I could get more dirt and just cover that, and then I believe it does like tomatoes and it will grow out more roots, but I didn't have enough dirt. So over here will be another medicinal garden bed. This is actually a flower called Lunaria. I believe, friend, I don't know what that is. I thought it was turmeric. I don't know what that is, okay? That's that tomato plant. This had potatoes in it. Remember when we harvest those potatoes? I haven't put anything in there. I'll probably put more potatoes in there. And then another like herb slash flower garden. We got another burdock root. You got epazote. Is that how you say it? This is Russian tarragon. This is a flower called yellow drumstick. And then this is a flower, what is it? Starts with a C. Dang it, I don't remember, friend. I'll put it on the screen. Then this is another tomato plant that Yosef gave me. You'll see little bitty seedlings, little buds coming in. I planted some, child, what did I plant? I think I planted dill, chives, and I stuck some marigolds, you know, just deterrent plants to, you know, keep stuff away from the tomatoes. Then over here, ain't nothing going on with this. This has been like this. This is basil, oregano. There's a small little rosemary plant in there, but, and then, oh, I had lemon thyme. You remember that? The lemon thyme. It died back, but it looks like it is coming back again. So I'm just leaving it there. Friend, I don't know how many days it's been. It's probably been like a week and a half that I've been on this camera. A few things have changed. Paul put me some more garden beds on the left side where I have the herbs and the flowers, well, where they're gonna go. And then remember, he was working on the irrigation, like the drippers or sprayers, whatever you call them. He completed that all on the right side, so I'm going to show you. But yeah, I did not keep my word about posting every week. This job, it's a good job, but it has had my brain mush just because I know the field that I'm working in, but it's a bit different because previously I was the approver in my previous job. And then in this job, I am the requester of, what should I call it? I am the requester of a permit. We'll say that, right? And then just learning all of their stuff, you know, because I was on the outside looking in. Now I'm on the inside of the company, and there's a lot of stuff that I had no idea. And so every day when I come home, I'm just like, I don't want to do nothing. Brain is mush. Okay, so let's turn on zone 3 because that's the one I really want to show you. So I don't know in the previous clips if I told you that I went ahead and planted out the garden bed. I was supposed to do it with you, but I did not. It was like on a weeknight, and I just didn't feel like pulling out the camera. But I do have 2 other beds to complete, and then the entire herb bed. Oh, let me show you that. I'm talking and I didn't even show you. Flip you around, look. So you remember it used to be this one, and that one. Well, he put these 2 in the middle and he made them higher. You see that? Don't pay attention to that. I'm gonna move that out of there. That's just where it was before he built the beds. But yeah, so it's like 1 long bed, but 5 in total.
Let me tell ya, I can do if you give me a chance. You got something special. I can tell just by the way you dance. When you girl, you're looking like you practice in the mirror. If you know the things that I could do for your career. Girl, you're 1 in a million, babe. Wanna help you make it. Superstar. I don't wanna manage you, but I wanna make you famous. Wanna make you famous. Getting down to business. We can flip the script and change the play. Here's your first audition. Hope you savor your first taste of fame. You're so smooth. You're so smooth, girl. You're so smooth. Yeah. Oh, you see it when you're looking in the mirror. If you know the things that I could do for your career. superstar. I don't wanna manage you, but I wanna